The Sister Wives actor has never accepted responsibility for his divorces. He consistently attributed all of the family strife to his ex-partners and older kids. But the reality TV personality is now blaming God for his first wife Mary's divorce, and Kody is officially calling it quits on their marriage in season 19. In order to dissolve their spiritual union, the former resorted to the church. She and her partner had officially split up a long time ago. In order to marry his fourth wife and adopt her children, Kody divorced his first wife. After the divorce, they maintained a spiritual connection. Unfortunately, Mary had to end things since she felt unwanted and unloved after things took a bad turn. Welcome back to the TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thus, why does Kody attribute his divorce to God? Does he feel any remorse for what he did? To find out more about Kody's beliefs, continue reading. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, frequently receives negative feedback and hatred for deceiving his spouses. A few years ago, he legally divorced Mary in order to wed his fourth wife. Fans, however, think that Robin and Kody planned everything to con Mary. Redditors have voiced their thoughts over Kody and Mary's divorce. The commenter pointed out how deftly Kody tricked his first wife into thinking he was divorcing him in favor of the family's favorite wife. He was aware that Mary was one of the family's main providers of income. Things between the TLC personality and his first wife quickly became sour. Fans now think that Kody deceived his first wife to avoid having to reimburse her. With Mary's money, the celebrity and his favorite wife enjoyed an opulent lifestyle for many years. They later forced her to leave the marriage in order to avoid paying her. Star of Sister Wives Kody Brown enjoys blaming others for his mistakes. Remarkably, this time he held God accountable for every disaster in his life. Mary recently sought spiritual liberation from Kody Brown at the Mormon church. Well, she thought cynically, it had been an eventful year. The TLC personality recently opened up about how his union with Kody Brown broke down. Mary believed that her spouse had been pressuring her for years in order to avoid having to end their union. She clarified that she had left him because his ex-wife wanted to show everyone that he had clean hands. She was no longer in any way, shape, or form married to him after driving to Utah to obtain a release from the church. Kody's response to his divorce was peculiar. He clarified that Robin believed that God could have made a difference in their marriage, so he gave it some time. And that was advice that I took, and I waited, he said. But he quickly saw that their relationship could never work. He believed that God hadn't shown him how to keep his marriage to Mary intact as a result. He wished he had realized it sooner since he felt bad for his ex-wife. The reality TV star had moved on years earlier, so he was actually relieved that they were divorced. Kody described everything as depressing and painful. He acknowledged his concerns regarding Mary's response in the event that he removed the bandage. Because Mary was never loyal to me, ever, he continued. The first two members of the Brown family to get married were Kody and Mary. Janelle, Christine, and Robin joined the family shortly after they made the decision to practice polygamy. Since then, Sister Wives has portrayed their relationships. Paradoxically, Kody lost interest in the latter following an infidelity scandal. As it turned out, Mary's marriage was strained due to the catfishing. Thus, Mary made the decision to split from Kody after more than 10 years of a loveless spiritual marriage. After Christine and Janelle, she was the final person to depart. However, she followed through on it and even obtained an official release from her church. Kody eventually acknowledged that he had started to like his first wife after all of this. For what reason did he say that? As previously stated, Mary ultimately made the decision to divorce Kody. Her decision to put herself and her happiness first delighted Sister Wives viewers. She described how to request a release from the Mormon church where the family is members. She disclosed that she had texted Kody to let him know the same thing and to ask for his opinion. Mary was shocked to see that Kody had chosen to disregard her message. It seemed to imply that he disapproved of her choice to break things off with him. She ultimately went through with the divorce, even though it was a difficult decision for her to make after more than 30 years of marriage. Now, Kody Brown has exacerbated his own situation by declaring that, after 6 years, he likes Mary. For what reason did he say that? Kody Brown has garnered attention due to his contentious opinions and hypocritical behavior. He and Robin have already been declared the show's villains by Sister Wives viewers. Mary acknowledged that he was very mean to her when their marriage ended. She acknowledged that he acted out because he had many unresolved issues inside of him. Then, following their divorce, Kody and Mary finally had a talk in a brand new footage from a future show. After 6 years, he finally acknowledged that he liked her. Viewers had anticipated that this statement would cause pain to the former first wife, but with a humorous retort, she said, "Gods be praised." Then, since it was lengthier, Mary asked Kody to be honest with himself. Kody's comment stunned everyone. That's because he was really grumpy about Mary leaving, and when she did, he began to become fond of her, something they failed to grasp. It was ridiculous, and viewers agreed with Mary that he needed to work on a lot of his own problems. However, Mary was thriving and as unaffected as ever. Mary even acknowledged that she was in a great place and felt very peaceful about her and Kody's circumstances. Sister Wives actress Mary Brown is accepting the news that her ex-husband Kody Brown left their marriage as a message to move on after receiving official confirmation from their church officials. The dynamics of Kody and Mary's relationship haven't changed much since Sister Wives season 18 ended, despite the fact that season 19 of the show is very different than any previous season. Kody, the patriarch of the Brown family, has been adjusting to having just one wife, Robin Brown, instead of the previous 4 spouses in his plural family. In the past 2 years, Mary, Christine, and Janelle Brown have all broken away from the patriarch, throwing the extended Brown family into disarray as they attempt to adjust to the new dynamics in their relationships. The first marriage in the Brown family's multiple, Mary and Kody's, lasted for more than 30 years. However, when Kody developed feelings for Robin and emotionally cut himself away from his previous spouses, things got tough. As Mary navigated the 2010s, she made a few mistakes of her own, even though she persisted in trying to make things work. Mary didn't make the decision to end her marriage to Kody lightly. Even though Mary and Kody had a good relationship, after Robin joined the family, things started to go south, forcing Kody and Mary to file for divorce. Spiritually, Robin remained his wife, but the two divorced legally so that Kody could marry Robin and adopt her children from a prior marriage. Even though she knew Mary wouldn't be happy about having to break up with Kody, she politely stepped aside, hoping it would protect her marriage. In the Sister Wives season 18 finale, Kody and Mary made the decision to end their relationship after years of hardship. Despite Mary's admission that they parted ways amicably, Kody attempted to reinforce the idea that Mary made the decision alone and forced him to do the same. Mary made the decision to terminate things as formally as possible, even though he hoped they wouldn't actually have to go through the church to do so. Church officials promptly gave Mary her release from her marriage to Kody once she asked for it. The church officially announced Mary's release and stated that they thought it was fitting given Kody's breakup with Mary. The release strongly suggests otherwise, despite Kody's years-long insistence that he didn't abandon Mary when he brought Robin into the fold. Describing why Kody and Mary's union didn't work possessed the level of marital support that the church considered adequate. Mary is free to live her life as a single woman. Wives of Sisters Mary retains much respect from the divine, and her liberty will make her more independent. Even though Kody knew Mary was looking for her release, it probably came as a surprise to learn that the church authorities officially considered him to have abandoned her. Although Kody appeared to believe that he and Mary had ended their relationship, it was evident that Mary continued to feel as though there was something she could do action to have her spouse come back. Mary's decision to leave their marriage and follow a different path may have angered the patriarch of Sister Wives, but his actions were the driving force behind her choice. On Sunday, October 20, 2024, a new episode of Sister Wives Season 19 will air. The upcoming piece, which will air on October 18, 2024, was teased exclusively to people and included Kody Brown speaking with his ex-wife. He included some commentary about his and Mary's marital dynamics following the breakdown of their marriage. Kody acknowledged that he had loathed her for 6 years, but that had changed. He went on to say that he now felt a certain way about his ex-wife. Speaking with Mary, the male cast member, 55, stated, after hearing the sister wives star open up, Mary added in jest, "Gods be praised." Mary gave her side of the tale in the exclusive video, describing her thoughts following her split from Kody. The 53-year-old cast member said she was happy with the episode from last week, in which she and Kody formally ended their marriage through their church. Mary stated at the beginning of the clip that she was in a really good place after finally divorcing Kody in the previous episode. Even though Kody was hesitant to help obtain a release from their church, the Apostolic United Brethren, Mary went ahead and broke things off on her own. After getting married in 1990, the sister wives couple had been officially divorced since 2014. In the next segment, Mary would confess to feeling very peaceful about their circumstances, but Kody didn't feel the same way. Certain things he said about them, she continued, were really mean. Mary also said that he needed to focus on his many internal feelings in the future. In their chat, Kody disclosed that he had been disliking Mary for 6 years, but Mary told him it was more than that and pushed him to be sincere with himself. Then the ex-sister wives couple talked about their holiday preparations. Because Mary was a member of their family, Kody disclosed that Robin Brown, his lone surviving wife, had asked him to host her for Christmas. Mary said, when Kody said he typically didn't ignore Robin's viewpoint, Mary corrected him, saying, "No, you don't." The Sister Wives actor told his ex-wife that if Mary believed he wasn't a man of his own thoughts, then she didn't know him. He was unimpressed by her statement. Unwilling to tread on his toes, Mary informed him she understood how considerate he was of other people's views, and she did not doubt his capacity to make his own decisions. Kody acknowledged that following their breakup, he wasn't sure how to describe himself in light of their past connection. After learning it, Mary stated, in January 2023, Mary and Kody announced their separation following 32 years of marriage. Kody's former wives, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown, also broke up with him within a year of one another prior to their own breakup. Mary clarified in the previous episode that although their marriage was still intact, they had a civil divorce in 2014. After a trying breakup with Kody Brown, Sister Wives star Mary Brown considers herself lucky to have her animal companion Zoma at her side. 2 years after the April 1990 wedding, the couple welcomed Janelle Brown into their union. In the ensuing years, Christine Brown also became a member of the Brown family. But when Robin Brown married Kody in 2014, things took a sharp turn for the worse. He began to devote all of his attention to her, and Mary fell for an intimate scam. Acknowledging that her time with Kody was virtually gone, Mary recently asked for their church to grant them a divorce. Zoma is Mary's loving and loyal companion, and she just shared a picture of her with the caption, "Best travel buddy, gives the best cuddles, makes me laugh and smile on a daily basis." Zoma hasn't been in Mary's life for very long, but she's already become quite important. Observant viewers of Sister Wives noticed Mary's dog-related Instagram post, which contained a subtle shot at Kody. One user, Hilsa777, commented, "Love these subtle jabs without being cruel." Mary was with Kody for more than 30 years, but she never really fell in love with him. Kody wanted to make their marriage polygamous after just 2 years of marriage. Janelle and Christine and Robin joined their family shortly afterward. Mary struggled with infertility, but her spouse didn't show her enough love or support. In the end, Kody broke Mary's heart by saying Robin was his real soulmate and he was never in love with her. Mary is at last experiencing unconditional love with her pet after spending time with a self-centered and unfaithful man like Kody. After battling marital problems for years, Mary and Kody eventually made their separation public in January 2023. Nevertheless, she hasn't discovered a new lifelong companion despite being single for more than a year. After contrast to Christine, who got engaged to David Woolley after less than a year of dating, Mary seemed to be enjoying her newfound independence and single status. She seems to be concentrating on her new business endeavors and finding joy in the little things, like playing and traveling with her dog, rather than diving back into the dating scene. The cast member of Sister Wives may be reluctant to risk falling in love again since she finds solace and happiness in her dog. Although Mary's commitment to her pet is admirable, Sister Wives viewers would much rather see her, like Christine, find true love. If you are looking for more Sister Wives gossip, come back to TLC Flicks for all your updates. Bye, guys.